there was a security breach in Dr. Jaishankar's security. God forbid if anything. So it's an incident that happened in the UK. Dr. Jaishankar was in the UK, and this security breach happened when he was leaving some place after an official event. So if anything dangerous happened, what would be the repercussions? It's time India takes security of not just ministers but high-ranking officials, but normal citizens as well, and teach the radical elements and those supporting them a lesson. What are my views? Samat says, with the UK pushing for a free trade agreement with India since 2022, how will the recent Khalistani attack on Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and ongoing security lapses impact the FTA negotiations? Despite urgently needing the deal, UK police stood idle until a man stepped in front of Dr. Jaishankar's car holding the Indian flag, forcing action. Given past incidents like the April 2023 attack on the Indian High Commission and various riots against Hindus and Indian origin people in the UK, could these escalating tensions further delay or jeopardize the FTA? Okay, yeah. So this thing happened, and Dr. Jaishankar's convoy was kind of attacked, and this was a very, very serious and significant security lapse, security breach, and the UK police just stood and let this happen. So I don't know what the conversation was that Dr. Jaishankar had with whoever. Did it go well? Did it not go well? Uh, Maybe the UK is being very demanding, and Dr. Jaishankar and his team were probably not giving in to their demands, perhaps. I mean, we are a superior country, bigger, more powerful country, more important country. You don't get to make demands to us. We need yeah, sure, let's have a free trade agreement, but it has to be equitable, and it has to be a win-win situation, and it has to be good for both sides, beneficial, mutually beneficial. You can't get away with your demands. We're not going to give in. So maybe that sort of thing may have happened. I'm just guessing. I wasn't there. Okay. And maybe the UK, and look, the UK has always had this attitude towards India that we were your colonizers, we were your occupiers, we destroyed your civilization, and we are a superior nation, you are a defeated nation, and we are a superior race, all that nonsense, right? They always have had this attitude, whether it's the UK government or UK politicians or even common people in the UK. Not all, but many of them have this attitude even today, that they are superior to us. And in the West, the Anglosphere, the Five Eyes nations, the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, we know that they have been harboring anti-India terrorists on their soil. There's plenty of anti-India terrorists and known terrorists and criminals who live in the UK and Canada. The killers of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, I believe some of them live in the UK. I mean, assassins, right? So that's the kind of nation it is. And the Americans also, they're harboring Gur Patwan Singh Pannu, or some such clown, Khalistani terrorist. Uh, the Canadians harbor lots of Khalistani elements. So these five nations, the Five Eyes nations, they harbor lots of anti-India forces, and they deploy them whenever required, whenever they want to send a message to India. And there's been past such actions in Canada, attacks on Indian properties, Indian government properties, calls for assassinating Indian officials, celebrating the assassination of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. And in the UK, there have been riots against against Indian origin people, especially against Hindus, attack on the Indian High Commission. So all these incidents are not isolated; they are all coordinated. Okay. So my point is, yeah, sure, I'm okay with a free trade agreement, as long as it is beneficial to India. I don't care about whether it's beneficial to the UK or not. It should be beneficial to India. India is more important than the UK. India is a more important nation than the UK. So from my perspective, if they are behaving like this, then they need to be sent a message. They need to be taught a lesson. And the government of India should take appropriate measures to respond to this. This cannot keep on happening. But yeah, it's serious, and these people need to be put in their place.